We're in the middle of a series with our Firm Foundations videos, talking about some concepts, some habits, more specifically, from one of the most substantial books, one of the most influential books from the last 25 years. The Firm Foundation video series helps leaders of wealth management firms lead and grow their companies more effectively. The book that I'm referring to is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, written by Dr. Stephen Covey. And the fourth habit of the 7 habits that Dr. Covey dives into is thinking win-win. And there's a lot of application from thinking win-win that can be applied to the functionality of a wealth management firm. One of the aspects of this chapter on the win-win thinking that Dr. Covey articulates is the paradigms of human interaction. Paradigm 1 is win-win. 2 is lose-lose. The third one is I win and you lose. The fourth one is I lose and you win. And then there's the win only at all costs, or win-win or no deal. And those are the 6 paradigms that we can all bring ourselves to or our thinking to in a situation. So what are some situations specifically where this can apply within a wealth management firm? I've seen it be applied or not applied with partners leading the firm, with team members, with clients, with centers of influence relationship, with vendors, with the custodian, with the consultant. These are all relational contexts specifically where each of these human interaction paradigms can be expressed within the segment of wealth management. So what's required to create a win-win? First of all, you have to have a sincere desire to obtain it. It's not just going to happen by default. You've got to be intentional about having that as your destination. Secondly, you need the ability to listen to the other person and not presume upon what their win looks like. Some creativity is a great asset in this because sometimes the obvious answer for creating a win-win is not so obvious in the beginning. It's important to have a long-term perspective. You want to think relationally long-term rather than transactionally short-term. And then having the courage to be truthful is critically important to creating a win-win, along with some patience. A win-win is ultimately tested by someone's actions, not just their words. And your individual reputation as a wealth management advisor and your firm's reputation, they'll be greatly served if you take this to heart and you gain a reputation in the marketplace to be dogmatically committed to win-win. Again, another great habit articulated by Dr. Stephen Covey from his now famous 7 Habits of Highly Effective People book. Firm Foundations is brought to you in part by our friends at SmartRIA, where they help financial advisors simplify their compliance.